My agency sucks! Hey there, I'm Sean from Wavely. In this video, we're going to give 5 questions you should ask before you hire any digital marketing agency out there. There are hundreds of marketing agencies in Malaysia just for about any kind of service you are looking for. Creative, branding, PR, full stack, full service video, copywriting, social media, SEO, SEM, PPC, CRO, e-commerce, and growth. Can I get water? Forget about all these acronyms, it doesn't matter to you. What matters to you is how you want to grow your business and whether the agency you work with can meet your needs. We'll also give you the best answers you should hear from these questions. Now, of course, we love it if you come and work with us. But even if you decide not to, we hope these 5 questions can help you figure out what your business goals are more clearly. Even if you don't know much or anything about digital marketing, these 5 questions are the questions you can ask any agency out there to figure out if they are worth hiring. Question number 1, what results can you guarantee? Any honest digital marketing agency will answer, no, we can't guarantee anything specific. If you hear any agency that guarantees you that you'll rank first on Google within a month or get 10x return on ad spend if you give them $10,000, there's 2 possibilities. 1, they don't know what the f they're talking about. And 2, they're lying to you. Walk away. Most agencies will be very confident based on their past work, and that's totally fine. But if they promise anything specific, cross them out on your list and keep looking. Another variation you can ask is, what results can you predict? Ask them to give you forecasts or general scenarios based on your budget, your strategies, or your competitors. If your digital marketing agency is fully data-driven and transparent, and it's all about experimenting, they should be able to give you something like a marketing brief. It should include things like competitive analysis, strategy overview, keyword research, or a marketing funnel. Question number 2, how long will it take to see results? And the answer you should hear, that would be something like this. I'll need to check how competitive your industry or niche is. But if you want a timeline, it usually takes 3 to 6 months before you see results. Anyone who tells you you can see instant results, hang up the phone. They're either using marketing techniques that are not sustainable in the long term, or they are not being upfront about what's really possible with digital marketing. The simple truth about digital marketing is that it takes time. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're a brand new business and you want to build a website and you want to show up first on Google. What you want is basically SEO. You're not going to rank first on Google in 1 month. There's 200 factors that Google's algorithm take into account when they rank pages. All your competitors have had months to build backlinks, optimize their page speed, and all sorts of stuff months before you. And that's just SEO, which is just one small part of digital marketing. It might sound like an agency is stalling when they tell you that it takes 3 to 6 months to see real results. But the real digital marketing requires lots and lots of experimentation. Question number 3, have you worked with a business like mine before? This lets you know if the agency you choose can handle your project. A good agency would give you a straightforward answer. If they say yes, they should show you examples immediately without you asking. If they say no, they should still show you the examples of other businesses they work with in a similar situation like yours. You want to see what it took them to get these results they claim, and whether they can explain it to you, the strategies they use to get those results. Even if they haven't worked with your industry or niche before, you shouldn't disqualify them. What you're really trying to learn through this question is whether your business is a good fit for the agency and vice versa. Let's say you're an e-commerce business and you want to hit a specific sales target on Lazada and Shopee. It doesn't make sense to hire a creative agency because they only make good visuals. That's their specialty and scope. Sure, the creatives matter and you can hire them for that. But based on your goal, an agency that focuses on ads performance is much better fit if you are in the long run. Or let's say you're a large company and you want to build a new website that's more optimized for mobile. Don't go hire an agency that specializes in SEO or copywriting or PR. You should hire a web development agency or full stack agency that can handle your project from setup to campaign launch. It might be more expensive, but you're gonna get a better value for money in the long run. So, be clear about your business goals and hire the agency that specializes in what you need to achieve your goals. Question number 4, what does your process look like? This question is really important. An agency with a poor process and marketing strategy is just going to waste your time and money. What you should look for is an agency that is transparent about their process. They should show how they brainstorm and decide on their marketing strategy. They should have done lots of research about your business, your industry, niche, before you even decide to sign up for their service. That's when you know they mean serious business. Ask about other things in their process, like how fast they experiment, or what kind of metrics they are using to measure their ads performance, or what kind of deliverables you can get when your campaigns kick off. A good agency wouldn't be intimidated by these questions. Over here, we love it even more when our potential clients are interested in digital marketing and understand how complex it is. Question number 5. How has digital marketing changed in the past 2-3 years? A good agency is going to be excited when you ask this question because things have changed a whole lot in just the past year. If an agency tells you that digital marketing has stayed the same or more or less, be careful. Sure, the fundamentals of marketing and selling to people have never changed, but there are a lot of specific tactics that you may heard of before. It just doesn't work anymore. Let's take something like Facebook. A few years ago, you could just start a Facebook page and post a few text photos a week and you get a bunch of real engagement for your business. Now, all of that doesn't matter as much. The platform is oversaturated, organic reach is down, and there's a lot more restrictions. But just in the past year, there's been a lot of algorithm updates and new advertising policies that affects the way everyone does Facebook marketing. If you're going to pay for an agency to do Facebook marketing, your agency should be able to walk you through the specific updates on Facebook that is relevant to your business and will impact the way your campaigns will perform. Even if you don't know much about digital marketing, they should be able to speak about it to you in just plain English without any jargon. If they can't give you specifics, it means they are not up to date with the tactics and will use most likely outdated stuff. And if they tell you that it's too complicated for you to understand, that means they don't respect you. Digital marketing works even better when both sides are on the same page and have the right expectations. Bonus questions. What process do you have for implementing changes? Here's the bonus question you can ask. And the best answer you can hear should be something like this. We totally understand that changes will need to be made. We already have a process in place to implement those changes. We can show you what it looks like. One of the easiest ways to spot a scammy digital marketing agency is that they don't ask you to change anything, or they don't come back with any recommendations for you to implement on, let's say, your next campaign. When you're a client, your agency is your partner, not your employee. You're both better off if you have an understanding of the specific changes your agency is going to implement. There are some changes they will implement without you, and there are others they will need to involve your input. You need to be very clear in the beginning whose responsibility it is for things like updating your content or handling over creative and all sorts of stuff. It will help when you know who your point of contact is, how they communicate with you, and how often they respond. If you want to go even further, here's another question you can ask. What do your report looks like? And can I see one? Here's your chance to get an inside look how your agency will show you the results, their process, their metrics, and the changes they recommend. If you can understand the way the information is presented, it's going to create all sorts of conflict. You want to see a report that's clear, summarized for easy reading, with a reasonable of detail. It should answer these questions. What did they do for you? And why? What have the impacts previous changes been? What kind of returns did they generate? What sort of obstacles stand in their way? What could be done to overcome them? What are the next steps? Remember that what is reported to you is what your agency measures, and the key metrics you want to be measured should be so obvious. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. Those are the 7 key questions you should ask before hiring any digital marketing agency. So here's a recap. What results can you guarantee? How long will it take to see the results? Have you worked with any business like mine before? What does your process look like? How has digital marketing changed in the past 2-3 years? What process do you have for implementing these changes? What do your report look like? And can I see one? Do you think these questions are useful? Did we miss any questions? What other questions have you asked before you hire your agency? Let us know in the comments below. If you know anyone who's looking to hire any agency for their business, to share this video with them. I'm sure they're going to thank you a lot. And make sure to hit the like and subscribe if you want to learn more about digital marketing and how to apply it to your business. I'm Sean from Wavely. Thank you for watching.